Hello and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. I have something to show you today. I'm going to try to turn the camera around and do that. And when I do, please know this is just where I am. I'm not pointing the finger at anyone. This is just where I am. Okay, this is what I want to show you. This stack of layouts right here, I'm going to bend down so you can see how high they are. This is just what I've created the first quarter of this year. That's a lot. And I've got to store those. That's going to take up and overfill 2 albums. If I expand it and put it in 3 albums, because I'm going to obviously need more, that's just the first quarter. So when you see this, it's going to be the end of March. And I have already scrapbooked that many layouts. That creates another problem. And I want to talk about it. So this is where I store my albums. There are some at the top. And I have Christmas embellishments up there at the top. But this is my albums. Every single one of them are packed. They're full. And my old albums are in here. Like, these are the albums that I first started with that are Creative Memories. And the strap hinge. Let me close this door. So that's how many albums I currently have. My boys don't want this many albums. They just don't. So at some point in time, I'm going to have to go through and pare these down to layouts that they actually want. And going forward, I have to be very, very mindful about what I'm scrapbooking for them and what I'm scrapbooking that's just for me or for my nieces. So as I'm shifting from a hoarding mentality to a let's use it and play with it mentality, I will be doing more gifting with my projects for sure. Because on the shelf over here that I have my old albums, I also have a lot of mini album projects and traveler's notebooks. And there's another mini album and another mini album and some more mini albums. So yeah, I'm going to have, like, so in these boxes here, this is like, I don't think I've ever shown y'all what I have stored in here. These boxes here are cut apart cards or pocket cards. So yeah, and then I have all these mini albums that are from classes I've taken or some I've made myself. I enjoy the process. I just can't keep everything. That is basically what realization I've come to. I just cannot keep everything anymore. So I'm going to kind of flip through some of these. So this is a 2-page spread. And all of these layouts I've shared at some point in time for different projects. But a lot of this has to just, this is a memory the boys are going to want. This one of Charlie laying in the fire, that doesn't mean anything to them. That's not a special memory to them. So this is an example of a layout that I've done for myself. And because my boys were here when we had this gingerbread house contest, that's my son in the background right there. They're going to want this, but not this. So I'm just changing how I think. Likely are not going to want this. They probably won't want that. They won't want that. This one's iffy because it's about my 52nd birthday. They might want that one. This one they will definitely want because this is part of their vacation memories. So this is kind of what I'm going through and getting prepared for them. And being very realistic and honest with myself about what I'm doing for me and what I'm doing for them. This is neither good nor bad, it's just my reality. And if you're in a similar situation and you're kind of processing your space, what you're creating, I feel like, because I've started watching like how to make mini albums, the binding, the cover construction. I did that a long time ago. I've started watching those videos again. That giving gifts, using the products that I love will bring me joy. And just, this is one of the layouts that I really didn't like. But just sitting like this, it's pretty. I just don't like this feature. So yeah, I'm going to have to redo that. Anyway, that's an aside. Yeah, so this is where I am. This is the kind of thoughts, processes that I'm going through. I'm definitely going to be doing more gifting from my products because, as you can see, I can churn out a lot. I can, I don't know why. It doesn't take me long to create a layout once I have a plan, and I can churn out quite a bit. There's very, very few layouts that take me a lot of time. Like, when I say a lot of time, that take me an hour or two to create. That is, even if I'm sewing or hand stitching, I just get through it and get it done. I just do. I don't know how to explain it. It's not a contest. No one's trying to win a prize here. I just can churn through a lot of projects. Look at this. That's the layouts I've created. I haven't counted them, but that's a lot. That's a lot of product sitting here. I loved every minute of it and hope that I can continue that kind of productivity for the next, let's see, up until May. I hope that I can continue this kind of productivity up until May, because May is when I will do my first big shop of this year. And that's when I will probably get a large box of supplies, more inventory, more stash. And I want a lot cleared out before then. A lot. So I want to be at such a point of usage that there's holes. And when my new product comes in, I'm able to just place it where it needs to go and move on and not skip a beat. I don't want anything that's going to cause me stress to try to figure out where to store it. I don't want anything to be a point of contention in this space. I'm at such a good place and I'm so happy. I've got so much joy when I come upstairs to my room to start creating that I'm telling you, being able to breathe and feel happy, it's addicting. It's addicting. And I want this to continue. I am very, very, very ecstatic and happy about what I'm getting used, about the projects I'm making, the classes I'm taking. I'm really, really happy right now. And I haven't felt like this since I've moved in this space, because I was at a point of crisis and now I'm at a point of I've got a plan and I'm moving forward. It feels great. I can see results of a lot of my hard work and some of the hard decisions I've made. I still have a ton of inventory that is beautiful and that it excites me when I'm looking through it. I am to that point now that there's very little that I come across that I start feeling, oh, I really don't like this. So now it means I have to use it. So I keep saying so. I'm so sorry. See, I said it again. Not too long ago, I went through and worked through my old collections that I've played with. I've used a lot of the product, and I was holding on to things that, it was, I was down to the papers that I didn't like that well. And that's the reason I didn't use them. But I still had a ton of embellishments to go with it. So I had to make decisions about keeping or letting go. And some things I did let go. But I'm going to tell you, my season of purging is kind of coming to a close because I'm where I love what I have. And I think I've gotten rid of I think I've touched everything in this room, every category, every theme, everything. I've gone through it with a fine tooth comb, with an objective eye. And I really, really like what I have now. So now it's use it, play with it, use it, put it in projects, gift it, whatever. Gift those projects. So, I get the joy of making and then just get it out of my space. That's where I am. Okay. If this has helped you, please let me know, because sometimes I feel like a unicorn in this process. I know it feels alarming and confronting to people who are not in this position, who are not at this juncture in their hobby. And I hope you never get here. I hope you never experience what I've experienced. I hope you always stay in control and are mindful. But friends, I lost control. I did. I absolutely lost control. I used purchasing as a coping mechanism when things were difficult. And I absolutely have had to pay for those decisions. I have had to pay in many, many ways for not just money, the mental stress, my back. Friend, do you know how heavy a box of paper is? I carried it up 2 stairs, 2 sets of stairs, boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of paper. So it has cost me quite a bit to get to the place that I am right now. I'm experiencing joy. I'm so happy about that. But I hope you never experience the crisis that I have been in and that I am coming out of. But if this has helped you, please let me know so that I don't feel like a unicorn forever. Come back and we will chat again soon. Bye-bye.